So we're talking about under 1 million. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you locations and then I'm going to go back to the office and show you the numbers. That's the plan. So this is Jumeirah Garden City. Can you see that? Can you see that contrast? That's Sheikh Zayed Road. That's like the most prime real estate of Dubai, right? That's Sheikh Zayed Road. That's Fairmont, Crown Plaza. Now it's a different hotel name. Radisson. Basically, that's Sheikh Zayed Road. And there's the beach. So for me, this location is unbelievable. And I've been hanging around here for a while. I'm seeing all Europeans, a very international crowd, which is a very positive sign. So remember, I've told you, rich area, poor area in Dubai. So you need to try and focus on more of an international crowd. At least be, because we're very close to the richest area of Dubai, right? That's literally the most prime location of Dubai. So I think Jumeirah Garden City, in terms of location, see now the difference between a tier 1 and a tier 2 area is just the township planning, the planning of the entire. See, you can see just buildings, it's just back-to-back buildings. But see, slightly ahead is City Walk. It's also pretty much the same thing. There's no comparison because that's built by one single developer. So there is some synchrony. There's a match. Over here, of course, it'll be different buildings, which is not personally my favorite style. The location is so prime, and if you can get an opportunity under 1 million over here, I think it definitely has potential to rise. So the areas we're covering today: Jumeirah Garden City, DREC. Again, so many people are developing over there because all the prime plots are over. So clearly, they're going to find new destinations and are going to pump it into the market and create the hype. So we need to differentiate what is artificial hype and what is worth investing in. So we're going to cover Jumeirah Garden City, the area opposite Palm Jebel Ali. Remember my Nakheel Bay Grove video where I was going towards Abu Dhabi, Yas Island. I showed you the exact location opposite Palm Jebel Ali, that Jebel Ali South area. Wassil is coming up with a project over there south, so we'll assess that area. Dubai Science Park. So let's head over to Science Park. Let's understand DREC, this location, and then Furjan. We'll add Furjan to the mix as well. If we assess these, we'll understand a good investment around $1 million dirhams. But have a look around the area. So we're driving. I'm going to show you around the location. So this is Jumeirah Garden City. For me, what's amazing is the fact that it's like literally what you see over there, that's Sheikh Zayed Road. And I know now you cannot see it, but beyond those buildings is actually the beach. So the location is amazing. And believe it or not, see, I can see white guys now. Again, I see, look at see, white guy. I know, see, I cannot be racist, but I'm just trying to say, there are more white guys in a community. It just helps in boosting up the rents, boosting up the sale prices. It just helps. Now, if there are certain areas, oh my God, this sounds so racist, but there are certain areas when there are too many brown people in the community, the values, the rents also kind of like stabilizes and the sale prices. I don't want to mention those locations. When we have a Zoom call, I'll explain. Like if certain locations, the prices never went beyond a certain point, it's because the community has to be international. That's it. For me, I'm on the side of the money. I'm on the investor's side. Beautiful. See, that's it. See, that's Emirates Towers. That's literally where the Sheikh's office is, That's Emirates Towers. That's the copy of the Big Ben. And straight ahead is downtown Dubai. So that's how prime the location is. I drive a little ahead and I'll show you City Walk as well. See now, I just took a left turn and you can see, I see Imtiaz. Imtiaz is doing amazing, like I think they're really developing a strong brand name. So even in DREC, not in South, but DREC, Dubai Islands, everywhere you can see Imtiaz. I think they're doing really well. We're going to meet a similar developer in Dubai Science Park. It's one of the biggest brands. I think after Aldar, this is one of the biggest brands in Abu Dhabi. So they've invited us. They've been inviting us for a while now. See, City Walk is right there, and Sheikh Zayed Road. Unbelievable. The location is phenomenal. I want to just go research a little more amenities. What is the entire dimensions of the plot? What are the developers coming? which developer we can make profit, so I'll assess that. But I think, as you can see, the location is absolutely, we've reached City Walk. And City Walk, I don't want you to start the prices. We're looking at a one bed at what, 3.5 to 4 million dirhams. A two bed is selling at, okay, I think that's a little too much, sorry. Oh, because the one beds are big, that's why I'm saying 3.5, 4 million, around 1,000 square foot. But an off plan as well, a good two bed sells over here between around 5 million dirhams. So, that's the sort of market we're talking about. And right next door, you're investing into a product. So I think it's very good. But let's assess the other areas as well. Because Palm Jebelani, right opposite where Vassal is bringing in. What I'll do is in the Excel sheet, I'll give you timelines as well and how much time you can expect, how much profit. It'll make your life easy. So, we're at City Walk. It took us around 2 minutes. Do you see the difference? It's just, I guess, symmetry. When one master developer develops an entire community, it just makes a huge difference. So that is why, I even talk about Sinea, and that's why I'll put Sinea Island in this Excel sheet as well. It's a world of a difference. I mean, just look at these buildings over here. See, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just small, low-rise buildings across. I mean, it's not something like Dubai Hills where there's like in the community there's parks or there's a hospital, there's a school. No, it's all close by. You have to drive outside the community. But just the fact that a single master developer develops, but then we need to hunt for opportunities like under 1 million dirhams. That's why you're looking for those, hidden treasures. I think this video is very quickly changing from investment under 1 million to build your Airbnb empire, because the sort of quality and finishes that I saw in this area that's being developed, it's unbelievable. So I'm going to head out now. We're going to take the car from the valet. Now, you need to observe that valet area, because so he's going to take a shot. I'm not allowed, it's public, I can't take a shot, but he'll take a shot. So you'll observe the concierge, you'll observe the valet service. Now that's the sort of amenities that can really help to boost up your Airbnb business. So something very interesting coming up. This I have seen probably in Imperial Avenue, Shapurji Palanji, the address buildings. Very few buildings have such amenities, right? Where you have a drop-off zone of valet parking. You can just leave the car, walk in. So that really will help. So like I said, this video is slowly shifting from under 1 million investments towards build your Airbnb empire and how we can help you build it.
Yeah, legend status, ask about the name. I've been putting in work, collecting the fame. Up in the stat while they watching the 10 in the game. Need to do anything.
See now, do you see this extra space? And that's the drop-off zone I'm talking about. So a car can come. There'll be retail spaces over here. Look at the car entry. So you can drop it off. These features, I know it may not seem big, but when you have a finished building, having these features where someone can wait, give their car for valet, it really does matter. These small features, if you're targeting an Airbnb model.
Look, everybody got prices and other vices. I took a chance through the dices and got a nice hit. Was on the clock with security running the night shift. And then I got a DM of some changing your life. Then I wait for it and then I pray for it. I just be hoping it ain't taking what I paid for it. They say you never be as pure as your first form, and sights never be as clear as you first saw them. That's why I'm elevating and constantly meditating. Gotta keep my mind right, not waiting on hindsight. I never sacrifice the art for the limelight.
I had a meeting with some top home automation, like pioneers of the industry. So they were explaining to me, Zohaib, you enter some malls or you enter some residential lobbies, you feel a certain sense of luxury. It's not just a feeling, this has been engineered. The engineers give you that feeling. Now I feel like, see, Dubai is at a different level, right? But Dubai has not seen ultra luxury. Not many people have seen ultra luxury in Dubai. So I think the ultra luxury in Dubai is Bulgari. You have one and only, there's Zabil and Dorchester. So what I saw was a glimpse of ultra luxury entering the retail market. Now, this is very interesting for people who want to start something like an ultra luxury. Now, this place, I don't want to disclose the place when you have a call. This place, the cheapest villa is renting out at 2.7 million a year. That's how much people are willing to pay for ultra luxury. Of course, we'll go back to the office and assess our own numbers, but this is where you need to find. I keep telling unique opportunities. I think finding those right developers who are into ultra luxury, that'll also be, but at the right price. At the right price. So I had two calls today before I went on this trip. So one call was from Germany. So this guy, I mean, he made all the right moves, right? He bought in 8 Boulevard Walk, I believe in. It's funny. He bought in. I forgot which year, 2007. There was a building called ARY Marina. It was amazing. It was very interesting. We're going to get into the project, but ARY Marina, 8 Boulevard Walk, then Park Ridge in Dubai Hills. He bought Mudon Al Ranim, so he had a very interesting portfolio. And he was like, Zohaib, which one do I liquidate? I was like, I don't think you should liquidate. The only mistake you did is that you should have bought this under a company and built your statements. That would have helped you both in tax rebates and in massive leverage. And he's like, oh, shoot. But now what do I do? Should I sell this, flip this? I'm like, you bought this Mudon, he bought a 4-bed at 2.925. I'm like, you shouldn't, we'll probably look at liquidating it. There are 3 stages of liquidating a property. 1 year before handover, 3 months before handover, and if you miss this, you'll have to do it 1 year after, because then all the properties will get rented out. There's limited supply, and that's when you get probably your peak price 1 year after the handover of the property. So 3 stages. And then he said, okay, I got stuck in litigation again. So that I keep advising my investors, this is why Airbnb is very interesting. It helps us achieve maximum income plus the liquidity factor. So you got stuck. So you're going to liquidate the Park Ridge, and then where to invest. So he's planning to liquidate it. He bought it around 890,000. We plan to liquidate somewhere around 1.4, 1.5 million. And then another call, I'm coming to a point here. Another call, there was a guy, he works over here. He's got liquidity of about, he wants to invest either an off-plan 2.6 million or ready 3 to 3.1 million. Now, we were looking at Rashid Yachts and Marina, and he's like, Zohaib, should I buy a 1-bed for like 2.1 million? And I'm like, no. And then he's like, Zohaib, I'm confused. Where do I invest? And I'm like, in all honesty, it's a tough call. He's like, should I invest in ready? Should I invest in off plan? Where should I invest? And I'm like, see, listen, I'm going on this hunt. Give me 2 days. Let me get some numbers, and let's find something unique, something upcoming. Some of these areas, the prices have saturated. We need to wait a little bit, but let me go on a hunt and find some interesting locations. So the hunt continues. That's the whole logic of this, that it's tough for me as well to find a good deal. But I think today, by the end of the day, we'll find something very exciting. So we're in Dubai Science Park. One thing I like, of course, the fact that it's right next to Dubai Hills Mall. So we took when I was riding inside, I saw the American Hospital as well. That's another positive. That's the Marriott. Now, did you see the size of this plot? So from that end all the way to this end is one plot with just 2 buildings. So like how the Marriott has 3 buildings, this will be like just 2 buildings. And then like how there's the valet parking, they'll have that entire setup as well. There'll be a valet parking. And so now I need to understand numbers. What are the numbers currently running in Marriott? I need to understand the view. Like from here I can see the Marina skyline. I don't know if you can see it. But what I'll do is let me see if I can get a nice suite in the Marriott where we can understand the views of both the downtown skyline and the Marina skyline. Yeah, so over there, I don't know if you can see, there's a bit of Burj Khalifa over there, the bit of Marina skyline. I'm sure there's a little Burj Al Arab over there as well. But yeah, let's understand the views, the quality. I'm blown away. Now let me understand the numbers. See, this is the more I study, the more. See, now I'll tell you the areas I want to cover. Garden City, Jumeirah Garden City, I love the location. Dubai Science Park, I think there are 2 more developers that I want to cover. Wasl South, TREC, Silicon Oasis, JVC, JVT, Furjan. Sinea Island. I think if we cover these, we'll identify which one is the best opportunity. So all that won't happen in this video. We will have to wait for one more. So what will happen in the next video is I'll cover these other areas, and then we'll go to the office and we'll list down the numbers. We'll filter out the unnecessary opportunities, and we'll maybe shortlist 3 to 4. What are my top 3 investments for either an Airbnb business or an under 1 million investment. So hang on, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. Today, I was paying my bill for my phone, and the option in Do came for crypto. Unbelievable things are happening in Dubai. I should make a video for all the latest events. But thank you so much for all the love and support. Please like, share, and subscribe. Mohammed Zohaib.